What's up, everyone? This is CryptoSif here, and today is April the 2nd. It's a Thursday, I think. Yeah, it's a Thursday. And we have Ethereum over USD on a 4-hour chart on Bybit. I trade on Bybit, so make sure you guys check out the description where I have my referral link if you guys are interested. It's a really good exchange. I love it. I used to trade on bitmex, and it was trash, honestly, for a long time. So I switched over, and I love it. So I'm telling you guys to join. Make sure you check out the description. So getting into this here, we see a nice, clean, crisp pattern right here. This is a ascending triangle. It's also considered to be called a barrier triangle in, what do you call it? What is that? To elliott-ticians, if you talk about Elliott wave specifically, and not classical charting patterns. But from a classical charting perspective, this is considered a ascending triangle. And so what you do here is you can either use this bottom piece right here and put it right on top. And that's how you measure. So what I like to do is duplicate it. Instead of moving it, I just hold Command C if you're on a laptop, and then Command V. That's copy, C, and then V is paste. And that's where you get that target. Another way you can do it is by grabbing just a straight line from the top to the bottom and putting that on top. And that comes out to a tad bit difference. Wow. Okay, let's use that one. Yeah, around there. So 200 basically is the target. You can see where that's a little bit of resistance right there. We have some heavy resistance just above that 210 area. Now with these patterns, if you just tilt it a little bit, it could also end up becoming a symmetrical triangle. And even as a ascending triangle, it's not guaranteed it'll pump upwards. It's kind of like a symmetrical triangle in the sense that it could break down, and all this shows you is that a big move is going to happen. So what we're going to do now is we're also going to take that and measure to the downside and take a note of that as well. So that would be the target to the downside. So this is green, and let's get another one in there that's red. And so this play is going to be extremely easy. We're going to try our best not to overcomplicate it. What we have here is a consolidation into a classical charting pattern that represents a breakout in either direction, most likely to the upside, most likely, but to either direction, all right? So what we want to do here is we see that it hit and we got rejected. Technically, right now is a great time to buy. I like to see a 3-wave move down, so going into like the 5-minute time frame here, you can see this is basically one wave down. What I'm thinking we can do is run like this, A, B, C, and bounce off that bottom trend line one more time as we go into the weekend, and maybe by Sunday we'll bounce off there. It's not 100% guaranteed, but that'd be very nice to see that. But otherwise, getting back in here, and that's going to be an ABC move, by the way, so it should be A, B, C if what I'm thinking is correct. So if we get something like that and bounce off here, this would be heaven sent basically, and we'll take that long and it may consolidate above this resistance line and then continue upwards from there. Going back on the 4-hour time frame, that's what we're looking for, something that can bounce off the bottom, consolidate above resistance or right under resistance regardless, but as it shows some strength, it'll start to continue up or get rejected. But that'd be the best option. Now another scenario is that this was that consolidation, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hits already. So 5 points is all you need for a breakout. You can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and we can break out. So we had a good rejection already, so I would say to start laddering in pretty soon, but I'm going to look to enter, what is this, around 137. This should be about 50% gain, yep. And I'm going to put the stop loss right here. In fact, you can probably put it right there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. So that's the trade for Ethereum, all right? Over the next few days, I don't think we're going to get a higher high. I think we're going to just consolidate sideways, come back down, then we're going to finally break up and continue upwards. And then from here, we have to make another decision in regards to, is it going to break up or break down? But that's at that point. Until then, that's the next target. And of course, if we break down from here, we'll look to see, one second, let me just remove this for now. we'll look to see if we can pull back and get rejected off this lower support line. It will become a new resistance, and then from there we'll break down again and we'll reanalyze right there. And if that's the case, I'm pretty sure we're going to go lower, because that's just this low right here, and we're probably going to go lower than that. So I mean, the target is probably going to end up being like 40 or something like that if we break down. So that's the play, basically. Short the retest, or to be safe, we can long the retest to the upside. Retest here. If we break down, come up, retest, short, take the trade. Or come down here, break out, retest long, take that trade. But for me, because my bias is long right now, I'm going to go with a long trade off of the bottom support line, which is a little risky, but I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to keep that right there. All right, guys, so that's the trade for Ethereum. That's basically it. As you can see, we're probably going to run into some good resistance above here, and we may not even make it. It's possible we do, but this is the minimum once we break out. And so as soon as we get a high above right there, 152, it'd be a good place to start longing. And otherwise, you can wait for this drop down here. The safest way is to wait for a retest right here. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and take a long, probably right there actually. Yeah, 136 is the goal. All right, guys, so that's the trade for now. Like I said, once we get here, it just depends on what's going to happen, how the price action looks. I mean, you never know. We may just start ripping up more. But another possibility is we form some type of bearish pattern and begin decreasing from there. But until then, that is the trade for Ethereum. And hopefully this helped you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and check out that description for the Telegram links and the link to Bybit, where I trade on leverage, and you guys can also trade, take those trades that I post on Telegram, and that's about it.